My name is Jim Thomas, and welcome to the Fitness Management Update. Our topic today is courtesy and respect mean more membership sales in your gym. Let's give you some examples. So in the course of operating your gym, in the course of running your business, things like good manners, things like courtesy, things like respect will always work. And it's one of the great things that will truly set you apart from most businesses. Let's go through some of these things that you can do to begin implementing this particular way of doing business. Number one, when a customer comes in, instead of addressing them by a guest, addressing them by hi Steve, hi Mary, welcome to the club. Mr. Smith, welcome to the club today. Mrs. Jones, welcome to the club today. Now, if they give you permission, oh, please call me Mary, oh, please call me Steve, then fine. But without that, address them properly, Mr. Smith, Mrs. Jones. Always say, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I mean, we've heard it, probably since you were growing up, mind your manners. And that's what you're looking to do here, okay? When you do something for somebody, when you thank them, when they say, hey, thanks for getting me started, thanks for helping me do this, Mr. Smith, my pleasure. Always thank people for their time. If you're going in to meet with a group of members, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. If you're conducting some kind of a seminar, some kind of a workshop, whatever it might be, even if you're meeting a company, for a corporate presentation, thank you for your time. One of the big ones, and we see this one frequently, is don't interrupt. Sometimes folks they're so anxious to have their voice heard. They're so anxious to get that out that they'll cut the other person off in mid-sentence. And it's easy to do. I think we all do it at some time or another. But really be mindful of this. I think this is one thing that can really push people away, really irritate them. Let them get their words out. When they're done, then it's time for you to say what's necessary. Next is, when you're talking with someone, fully acknowledge them. And this gets back to what we talk so often in the sales process is be agreeable. You're right. I hear what you're saying. Okay. I get it. Okay. Fully acknowledge, what they're talking about. Next, be present in the conversation. And I think most people out there probably listening to this are gonna be guilty of this. And what I mean by be present in the conversation, no texting, no checking your phone, no checking Facebook. When you're sitting here talking to somebody, that's the only person that exists in the world at that moment. Particularly if it's your guest in your club, that's the only person. Don't be multitasking. This is not the time to be doing that. Be present in this conversation. Always say thank you, thank you, thank you. These are words that don't get said enough. I think many people that come to health clubs, that come to fitness centers and gyms, there's many folks that really don't get results, so to speak, in terms of weight loss and things of that nature. Matter of fact, in some cases, they may gain weight, but they keep coming back. They're loyal. They enjoy the experience because if they're treated this way, this is how they're not treated maybe at home or maybe at work, and it makes your place, the go-to place for them. Hey, when you have to interrupt, when you have to kind of butt in, oh, excuse me, if you have to step into a class, excuse me, okay? Hold the door open for folks. When they're coming in the club, hold the door open for them. When they're leaving, hold the door, wherever it's appropriate, okay? And then lastly on our list, please don't ever say, I don't know. Let me find that out. I was doing some research on that recently. I have some information over here. Let me get it. I bet I can get that answer for you. All right. Please, subscribe to the channel. My name is Jim Thomas. This has been the Fitness Management Update.